Today we're talking about cooldowns today. So according to the article we read and summarizing it, so it is important to have cooldowns for your body because first off, if you don't, you could have blood pooling, which is where your blood is like pooling in your lower extremities because your heart goes from working really fast and having a lot of pressure going through your valves or through your veins, which have one-way valves going up. And so it's like fighting gravity. And so the better the pressure, the more the blood is coming back to your head and heart. If not, it can cause a lot of fainting because all your blood is like pooling at the bottom of your like legs and hands and stuff. And so it can cause fainting and dizziness and just fatigue or like headedness. But then it can also delay the onset of muscle soreness. So after working out 24 to 48 hours, you can have soreness in your muscles from being used and you're tearing your muscles while exercising. And so honestly, cooling down and stretching with static stretches, which are held for 30 seconds, they can help diminish that soreness and it won't be as painful or debilitating because I know weightlifting, you can become really, really sore to the point that you can't move that body part very well and it hurts. It also helps with stress relief. So whenever the body is exercising, all the endorphins and dopamine, all that is getting released in your brains. And so to allow you to really just sit on that euphoric feeling, stretching and just cooling down and enjoying that moment helps. Then it also helps with injury prevention. So after working out, muscles are warm and pliable. And so if you do static stretching, which will then help with flexibility because you hold the static stretches for 30 seconds. And so your muscles, the more you stretch, the more flexible you become and the longer those muscles become. And so that will help with any injuries because majority of the time it is muscles tearing or like popping apart. And so if you're more flexible, the less injured prone you're going to be. And so then the last one is recovery. And so you have lactic acid building up in your muscles, which causes soreness. And so the best way to get rid of that lactic acid is to do like a 10-minute cool down, which includes static stretching, which can help clear it up. But also it said that doing a 15-minute cool down is good. You can do static stretches, holding each stretch for like 30 seconds, and then light cardiovascular exercise, and then sometimes a foam roller would be good, probably for lactic acid. But that is what the video said. And then the exercises I did and how they helped is basically I did like a slow-paced walking or cycling to help with the blood pooling, to just keep your heart slowing down and just keeping that blood pumping to the head as your heart slows down. Then I did quadricep stretch, toe touches, butterfly stretch, standing calf stretch, and then child's pose. So the quadricep stretch, I feel like that's explanatory, like you're stretching your quads and it's like helping move that lactic acid out. Toe touches does your hamstrings, your calves, majority of your leg. Butterflies, mostly like your glutes, hamstrings, all that fun stuff there. Standing calf stretch, you stretching your calves, which is important for me because I have had tight calves and Achilles tendon, and it runs to the bottom of my foot where the plantar fasciae muscle is. And the doctor said it felt like a rubber band. So I have to focus on calves. And then child's pose, it can help with your quads and your back and like your arms because you're just stretching all of that there. But cool downs are important for physical activity to just help you be less sore, take a minute to feel better, and to make sure you don't have any complications with like blood pooling again. If you don't do the correct cool down, blood pooling, and being even more sore than normal. And then, yes, and I told you what my ones were and how they helped me for my exercises. Thank you.